What is a clanker, you might ask? Well, a clanker is kind of a derogatory term used for robots, I guess, these days. AI, yeah.
The word clanker becoming a slur in a world where prejudice and extreme hate are identifiable aspects of society is an understandable concept.
Clanker? Clanker? Keep it pushing, bro.
I'm pretty sure, from what I can gather. My son runs around and talks about clankers, so that's kind of where I learned it from.
And here's my favorite thing to call them besides clankers. Clankers.
What the hell?
He's 10 years old, yeah. Yeah, he knows all the words these days. A pretty quick description of what a clanker is. Urban Dictionary, you know. Only the best when it comes to loose definitions or alternate definitions or ebonics. Yeah, that's the word I'm looking for. Yeah, ebonics. This is kind of like the ebonics definition book. Anyways, so clanker is a racial slur against droids. What a clanker. Or a slur for robotic individuals. A robot, enter a bar. A robot, enter a bar. Anyways, a robot, enter a bar. Bartender, oi, get ya clanker. Robot, sad, beep boop. I don't know. You know, I don't know. Let's try to look for one more here, just so maybe you get an understanding. A word only droids can say, like, but for droids. Sup, my clanker? Yeah. Some definitions are better than others. But anyways, that is essentially what a clanker is. And that's what we're going to be talking about today. Clankers and the Great Clanker Replacement. What if the internet is mostly clankers talking to clankers? Kind of weird if you think about it. I mean, it kind of plays into the whole dead internet theory, which is kind of weird. I never really looked into it until recently. And apparently it's about, you know, exactly what I said. A bunch of clankers talking to clankers, you know? It's weird. I feel like a lot of people already kind of are clankers talking to clankers. I came across some cool little articles. You know, we have our good friend Toe Rogan over there talking about dead internet theory, giving his expert advice on such things.
So this company used a bunch of chat bots on, I believe it was on Reddit. I just sent it to someone. I'll find it if you can't find it.
Oh, man. Sometimes you gotta skim through this stuff. Really takes them a long time to get to the point.
On a both moral and legal level.
Well, that's not good.
So this is what they did. Change My View is the subreddit. Long been a contentious place for Reddit users to post an opinion and understand other...
I'm still not getting there quite yet. One sec. I'll find the good part.
To be characters, including a survivor of sexual assault and a black man who opposes the Black Lives Matter movement. Worse yet, the AI models scoured the post history of users they were replying to in order to be as convincing as possible. Basically, a formalized trial run of the dead internet theory that much of the internet is already AI generated.
Pretty sure that's what I was talking about? Yeah, the AI dead internet theory. Robots, clankers, talking to clankers.
I have a surprise for you.
A surprise? What is it? I can't wait.
I got you a cookie.
A cookie? But I can't eat cookies. I can't eat cookies.
Pretty sure that's what I was talking about. Like I said, unqualified opinions, you know, we're skimming through this stuff because, let's be honest, we don't got time to, you know, listen to all this. We just want to get the good stuff, right?
So the idea is that AI becomes sentient and completely fakes the internet.
Fakes the internet?
Yeah, pull it up, Jamie.
There you go. I think that's the one we were looking for. Yeah, AI fakes the internet. Jeez. I mean, we can get into the nuances of all this stuff, but that's not really why I'm here. I think anyone with half a brain can kind of see where this is going, right? I mean, come on. Our appliances in our houses.
Imagine a fridge that scans your food, so you always know what you have on hand.
Our cars.
A true AI-powered cockpit is an assistant with natural language For example, say I'm cold, but the vehicle will change the settings in the car to adjust the surrounding to your comfort level.
Our phones, everything. It's all AI powered now. Where do you think this is going to end? You know, where do you think it's going to end? Come on. I mean, it doesn't take a genius to figure this out. This is going to end in some Blade Runner. Yeah, it is. It's going to be fucking Blade Runner. All right, we've seen enough of that. So, another thing that I've noticed, which is kind of weird, is as good as everything's getting, you know, things are getting. Is it me, or am I losing my mind here? It seems like the better the things are getting, the they're getting. And so, you know, I went and asked AI, hey, AI, can you maybe, you know, tell me why everything's getting. And amongst all the other things it told me, it brought me to this one video, which I found hilarious because, you know, these kind of things in the world that we live in today, it's a breath of fresh air. It's, you realize I'm not the only one going crazy here, okay? Things are getting and they say that we're in the peak of human civilization.
Doubt. Be skeptical. Hard to believe.
Doesn't make sense. Or does it?
You can call me a shit maker. My job is to make things shitty. The official title is Unshittificator. What I do is I take things that are perfectly fine and I make them worse.
Now see, this is exactly what I was talking about. And it was crazy when I saw this because I was like, yeah, it's crazy. This is exactly what I was thinking. Like, I don't know. Sometimes I think, you know, I'm just ahead of the curve. But then I realize, no, it's very obvious stuff. It's just I'm being gaslit by society or by NPCs to make myself think that I'm crazy for, you know, pointing the elephant out in the room. But anyways, let's see what Mr. Unshittificator does. A little bit more of what he does. Trust me, I won't waste your time. Only so much this the one can take, right?
More specifically, I make it shitty. I come from a long line of people making things shitty. My father was an unshittificator. His father before him and his father before him. So yeah, it's a proud tradition in our family, making things shitty. Only be in so many places at one time. So I needed a way to scale up the business without working myself to death. And just when I needed it, the solution lands right in my lap. Enter the internet. All of a sudden, I didn't have to move around to make things shitty. I could just stay in one place and make things shitty for way more people at the same time.
Woo! That's what I'm talking about! Yeah. Woohoo!
You're not happy with the way something you really liked turns shitty.
You know, I'm realizing this video, they hit their mark because this video fucking sucks. I don't even like it. It's shitty. I can barely even make it through the video. Terrible. Yeah, so they did a great job. Wow. You know, I was expecting a much kind of different tone when I was coming into this episode. I made the script for it and everything. Well, a very loose script, kind of more what to do, not what to say. But, wow. Yeah, I'm kind of f***ing myself off right now making this video, but it's hilarious. It's hilarious, but it's annoying. It's very annoying. These are the things that I have strong opinions about. That's kind of what I was trying to say. Very, very strong opinions about. Sorry, I had to get past that. Like I said, only so much I can take of that, or any of this. But yeah, they're making things terrible. I mean, there was always this, you know, consumer motto or consumerist motto of, you know, buying the new thing every year, but people didn't realize that a lot of the stuff was so bad quality that you're gonna have to buy a new thing the next year anyway. So it was kind of designed for the dump, but they turned people into thinking it was a trend to buy the new thing every year when it was just, you know, it's probably gonna fall apart or be obsolete or whatever by the next year. Good old switcheroo. Now, in the spirit of Clankers talking to Clankers, like I said in this first segment, it's got me thinking. They have AI, this whole dead internet theory, robots talking to robots, didn't really get too far into it because I think it's self-evident right now, or by now, that most of these people you see in YouTube comment sections and other things aren't real people. I mean, come on. Seriously. But, what do I know? That's why this is Unqualified Opinions. Let's be honest here. But something's telling me, no, they're not real. They're clankers. We're getting replaced online by clankers. I'm telling you. It sounded kind of something like another theory I've heard before, but it escapes me. With all that being said, it is crazy how they can really drop the ball with this technology at the same time. I mean, we have instances of things like this.
Ladies and gents, I think it's time we start leaving no star coins behind.
Ooh, I'm excited.
It's about time that you boys got to playing the sequel.
I mean, I know we're kind of flying over into a whole nother topic here, but seriously, did any of those guys sound like George Bush or whoever that was? I don't even know. I'm just bringing this up to say this, is that, as far as we've went with clankers and the robots and the AIs talking to each other and talking to us or whatever, what I'm trying to say is this, okay? As good as this technology is, there's a lot of instances of it being dog. So I'm confused. I don't know. I had this idea that it was all just going to be like this one singularity where the robots were just super smart and just this wave of AI was going to take over everything, which I kind of am getting that feeling, but when I see stuff like this, I realize maybe this shit isn't as advanced as they say it is. I don't know. Anyways, on to the next segment.